All right, good morning, Tasty Nation. Mark Coin Trader here again. What a difference. Look at this market. I'm gonna start off today. Well, let me tell you what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna be covering a couple of great questions I had from on some comments here, so I want to make sure I answer these questions. I'll do that in today's vlog as well. Let's look at real quick what's going on in today's market. As you can see, remember yesterday I'm sorry, I tried to make a video yesterday and I tried like 6 times every time I got interrupted. So I just said, heck, I'll put it off to my normal time. So as you can see, remember towards the end of yesterday, the market sold off. I'll zoom in, right? And here we were in after hours. So I wanted to see if during after hours, we'd go below yesterday's close or what would happen. It was pretty much flat. Now here's today, market's open of course, and now as you can see it's already breaking above overnight low. All right, so I can see here it already broke above yesterday's low and overnight high. Here we are here. For this to go further, it's gonna have to bounce off this and come down. We're already at the top, so we'll see where we're bought here. If this does shoot above this, you're gonna see it. I can't believe there's no continuation to the downside. I would love to see it. What I want and what will happen, I don't know. On your daily chart in SPY, so I'll zoom in a little bit, but you can kind of see what I was looking for, right? Here's a high, here's a lower high, and here's a lower high, and here's the low, here's a lower low, here's a lower low, and I wanted this to be a lower low, and I want this trend to continue down towards at least here. This will cause IV rank to pop. And look, just today, look what happened. I mean, I'll zoom in a little bit. Look, IV rank collapsed again just after one day. Yesterday was just crazy. That's why I love it. It's so much fun. Anything can happen. And to be frank, I just want IV rank to pop so I can just sell more premium and make more money. But if you had your positions on, it's not your third day in. Okay, you should know how to manage these. As well. Let me get into, I had a real, you know what, I had a real good question by a couple things here. All right, downtown, why do you call an iron condor a golden gecko? Really simple. Let me show you why on Tastyworks. Look, here's strategies. You'll know here. I'll go to iron condor. This is a standard golden gecko. Why do I call it a standard golden gecko? Because at least when I say a golden gecko, you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm selling a put 1 standard deviation out of the money right here. I'm selling a call 1 standard deviation out of the money out here. I'm buying a put 2 standard deviations out, and I'm buying a call 1 standard deviations out, right? Because an iron condor can be anything. Like for example, this is an iron condor. You know, anything. This is an iron condor. This is an iron condor, right? This is this is an iron condor. This can be an iron condor, okay? Right? This can be an iron condor. So when I say golden gecko, everyone will know. I coined it that way so I would know basically. And when I was helping other people, like, well, what are you doing? I'm just doing a golden gecko. They know closest to 45 days to expiration. They also know it's 1 standard deviation I'm selling, 2 standard deviations I'm buying, because I can do this in an IRA account and it minimizes the max loss. So it's perfect for people with IRA accounts or smaller accounts. I hope that answers your question. It's not anything fancy or something never heard before. I just wanted to name it so I didn't have to tell somebody individually, okay, in IWM, for example, put on a golden gecko. I don't have to say what strikes. I don't have to say how far out. I don't have to say anything. You put on an iron condor, if I say golden gecko, you know what that's going to be, right? Well, close to 45 days out, normal expiration, sell the 1 standard deviation out of the money, so 1 standard deviation out of the money, call, and buy the wings, which are 2 standard deviations out of the money. So the numbers here should be close to 84 and 2, 84 and 2. Sometimes it won't be exact because it can't land on an exact strike. Okay, hope that answers your question, downtown. HSNYC, waiting for Tastyworks to catch up. Okay, toss charting and risk analysts, no, they did it. I agree. But the thing is, why wait? I mean, there's really no urgent need for them to do that, and they've already said that's kind of low on their priority list, and it's low on my priority list. I don't really care if they do it or not because I already have it here. It's already built in my toss. Doesn't mean I have to use it to trade. I use it mostly to teach. I don't even need a chart to put on a trade, but it's a lot easier when you can see visuals. And if you want to, and to determine if you want to be biased to an upside or a downside. So I can see, but don't let that hinder you. I agree with if you're saying it'd be nice to have it all in one, but man, I did all the work. It's already here. I might as well just use it. So I just use the charts that I have here. All right. Speaking of chart, well, but I'm not saying you don't have a. I'm not saying. I'm not sure your name. I'm not too sure. HSNYC. I'm not too sure. I'm not saying you have a bad question or a bad request. I'm just saying don't let that slow you down or stop you. Because we're all in this to make some money, and there's no sense waiting because nothing will ever be perfect, and I'd rather you guys make some money now and wait for the perfect scenario because that doesn't exist. Okay, but great question. Thank you very much. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and put your questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer in the vlog. It's been a lot easier for me to do it that way. At the end of this video, you'll see a button down here to subscribe. I really appreciate it if you do. That really helps me out. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's get back to this real quick. As you can see on my daily chart here, we're still in the red. So sellers are, buying hasn't really increased that much. If this goes green and this trickles down, if this goes red while this still is red, you'll see this turnover and go down, and that's when we'll see that spike down to the downside, and we'll see IV rank pop. Okay, let me go back to the 15-minute chart and let's kind of review SPY. Let's go to IWM, which has a lot more volatility. Wow, look at that. Okay, IWM recovered nicely. All right. I know I have some clients have some trades on in IWM. Remember what I taught you how to manage your trades. Okay, let's go to QQQ. Okay, but you notice they're not. Let me go back to IWM real quick. Yeah, see, even this could recover and then bounce off this and come down. Same thing with QQQ. This could come up and bounce down depending, today. Never know. No one has a crystal ball. Anyone tells you they do know what's going to happen is lying. I don't know what's going to happen. I just use this as hopefully a guide. Diamond. Let's go to diamonds. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, I got that green arrow here, but not green here. So let's see what happens. All right. So again, stay small. When IV rank pops, then you can start putting on more contracts, getting a little bit bigger. Any questions on Tastyworks, let me know. And I'm trying to see. And by the way, if you're just starting out, don't worry. Don't be intimidated by this. This is really simple. But I'll try to do a series real quick. But if you want to really learn something, start with this. Start just by learning this. If you can learn this, you'll be all right. And let's just do this 5 wide. Yeah, just leave it at 10 wide because you understand. Start by learning this, the put side, 1/2 of the golden gecko. If you can understand this, and I think I'll do a series on this, on verticals. I have a cheat sheet. I have a cheat sheet on verticals too that I put on Twitter, but I'll post it here on the blog as well to help you folks out. If you want my cheat sheet chart, post your comment down below with your email or message me in YouTube or email, and I'll get it over to you. But if you're brand new, learn this. Okay, 1/2 a golden gecko, and I might do a series on this, just on this, because if you can learn this, everything else is just a hybrid of it. You can do anything you want. All right. Hope that helps you guys. Have a good day.